during this tutorial, I'm going to give you a couple of good tips to really speed up when you're logging your food onto Calorie King. Now, hopefully by now, or you've got a bit of an understanding that the more common foods you use, you will save them to all your favorite foods, which is here. Now, if your screen doesn't look like that, once again, you're probably looking at something similar to this. So if you want to show all your favorite foods, just hit show all. Now, where we left off with tutorial 1, that's my breakfast. So if I was going to say add my lunch, and I know that I've got plenty of favorite foods in for my lunch, so I'm say I've got a chicken breast salad, maybe with a boiled egg. All I need to do is go down and tick those foods that I had for lunch. So that's a white only, another hard-boiled egg there, and I'd go down and look for salads mixed there, maybe okay, what have I got in my salad? Okay, I've got a little bit of sliced carrot, some celery, and we'll put a little bit in it, and some tomato. Okay, so we'll add a fair bit of stuff in there, and once I've done that, I scroll all the way down to the bottom and add the selected favorite foods. Now what that will come up with is the quantity that you want to use. So 200 grams of chicken breast, yes, that's good. 1 large egg. Okay, so 2 cups of mixed salad. Okay, well I don't want 3 carrots, so all I need to do, if I'm going to have 1 full carrot, is change that to 1. 1 stalk of celery, and 1 small whole tomato. Now that's a decent meal, but practically all I'm trying to identify is you can just go down to your favorites, adjust the settings if they need adjusting. Now these settings will be defaulted to what they were when you saved them for the first time in your favorites. So if it's a common food such as a 200 grams for chicken breast or 150, it'll always remain that way. So if it does change, you just need to go in and change it each time. And you might say, okay, this was for lunch, so you click lunch, and there they all come up for lunch. So as you can see, just by going through your favorites and ticking the boxes, it shows up a lot easier. And once again, you've got all your calories, everything, so you can sort it out. Now, when you go down to the bottom of the page, if you only have 1 or 2 of these showing up, either your fat, protein, carbohydrates, etc., you can go in and reset those. And all you need to do is go into set nutritional targets, and you can either click or unclick these, and this is what will show up on your boxes. I actually use the carbs, fat, fiber, and protein, and I've also got the calcium that shows up as well. And you can select what appears in the main search window, which is this main search window. That's why I have a list of all my favorite foods. If you just want the help box, that's where you would tick up here, but I prefer to my favorite foods to come up as well. And it's the same principle with your exercise. So that's a good way to do it there. Yeah, save changes, and it'll bring you back to your page. Now, for instance, you had this breakfast and this lunch tomorrow, or yeah, say you were going to have that, it was Friday, and you were going to have that. All you would do is go from copy from another day, click that. You could copy, well in this case, you would copy the entire day because you're doing 2 meals. If it was just breakfast, I would just tick breakfast only, or lunch, I just tick lunch only. But if it's a good proportion of the day that is very similar, I will just go entire day from the first, which was yesterday, and copy that straight in. So come Friday, all of a sudden, that is the same as Thursday. Now, if I copied it all but my dinner was different, say for instance this was dinner and I didn't want any of that in there, it's just a matter of simply going through, hitting the X's, and then putting down what I need for dinner. So I hope that assisted you and will save you a little bit of time logging your food and exercise into Calorie King. Exercise, it's the same principle, you just search it and add it as favorites.